I'm going to replay that Tangier because obviously Tangier doesn't play on the open start screen. But welcome in, everyone. How are we doing? Welcome in, Apathetic Potato. Welcome in, Antaeus. I'll replay that for you because...
Neat.
There you go. And thank you very much for the 50 bits. Yeah, neat. Welcome in. How's it going, everyone? How are we all doing? I'm back. I was hoping it would go over the overlay. So, it does, but because obviously my freaking me's in the way. Hang on, let me get rid of it. So, hang on.
Neat.
There you go. Well, thank you very much for the 50 bits. How's it going, everyone? How are we all doing? Today is a Lurkit doubleheader. Oh, yeah, I don't have it, so it's not on the starting soon screen. I only have it set up for like this one, which is my game one, and the chatting one. But I'm sorry. But look, you got to see it anyway. At least you've seen it. And thank you obviously very much for the first and seconds, and Antaeus claiming the third. I would technically be the first one here, Antaeus, but being the streamer, I can't really claim to be the first one here because, yeah, I'm already here. It's whoever else comes in after that. He does it so people waste their bits. I mean, look, if people want to throw their bits at me, I'm happy to see your bits. You know, I am more than happy for people to throw their bits at me. You know what I mean? I get bits thrown at me constantly throughout the year. So, you know what I mean? It's just nice. It's a nice thing seeing people's bits and getting thrown at me. I chose to throw Tangier. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. If you want to throw Tangiers at streamers, that's perfectly acceptable too. Ooh, yeah, so it's a Lurkit doubleheader today. So, first 2 hours we are going to be covering a game called Sengoku Dynasty. Now, some of you may remember a couple of streams back, I did coverage for a game called Medieval Dynasty. And it was quite chaotic.
Lizard, 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 lizard. Lizard.
Like a lizard. Thank you very much for the 50 bits. Yeah, I like that one. Like a lizard. But yeah, thank you very much again for the 50 bits as well.
A few moments later.
I know. We'll get there in a sec. So yeah, first off we're doing Sengoku Dynasty. Then we are going to cover another game called Discounty. That's the plan for today. So 2 hours of Sengoku Dynasty, which I say is very much like Medieval Dynasty, which we played recently. And then we're moving on to Discounty, which also came out recently, but apparently, yeah, I thought I need to do coverage for both. Why don't I just kill two birds with one stone in one stream? Just do 2 games. Why not? I can multi-game. So yeah, first off we're jumping into Sengoku Dynasty. Like I say, this is very, very much like Medieval Dynasty, which we did a few streams back. Except it's just set in Sengoku Dynasty. Get that. Most of the Tangiers I've used over the past couple of weeks because I've had a ton of charity tokens to use through Tangiers because of the... Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man. I have seen some... There are some funny some funny ones on Tangier. Like, I've even managed to create my own one. So, I did this purely for, like, the aesthetic of, like, remembering what it was like when I played Mortal Kombat back in the day. So, I actually created my own one. So, I actually have a toasty one. So, if you remember, obviously, Mortal Kombat, you'll remember this.
Toasty!
I don't know why, but it just, yeah, it reminded me of, yeah. It reminded me of, like, MK back in the day. I always used to love, like, that little toasty. So, yeah. It turns out $100 gives you, like, 20k tokens. Oh, okay. Nice. That's good. Right. So, select your game mode. Let's go. Let's go with normal. Balance between challenge and relaxation. What about Ninja Hamster? Ninja Hamster? Wait, was that another Mortal Kombat thing? I don't remember that. I don't remember Ninja Hamster. And it's for charity cancer, so yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, it is. Good morning, lad. Good morning, Dolly. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I'm tired. I'm not going to lie, my bushy eyes opened at like 8 a.m. and I sort of looked at the time and was like, ugh. And then, you know, when you say to yourself, you're streaming in an hour, I was like, I'm streaming in an hour. I need to get up. I need to get ready. Yeah, bushy eyes. Yeah. I certainly do have Antstream. Whether or not I think I've gone back onto the basic membership with Antstream now, because yeah, I used to. I actually had, so I was doing coverage for Press Engine, and I got given a 1-year subscription. When I went on the other day to check, I didn't see what subscription I had, so I'm assuming I'm back onto like the basic one now. So yeah, as I say, when I very first got on stream, I was only doing coverage for it. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. It's a fun game. Like there's some obviously classic games on there that I played from yesteryear, like especially like the C64 stuff and all that, and the Atari stuff. Like there's some. I think the game I found myself really going back to all the time to play, actually, which I think it was just for the pure nostalgic hit, was Worms PS1. It basically means you can't play any games in it, just view them. See, I haven't actually tried to play anything, so I'm gonna have to try. So if that's the case, I'm gonna have to look into getting the year membership again at some point, because it is worth it. If only it was not 4 a.m. currently. Fuck you, time zones. Yeah, time zones are the worst. Potato. Ugh, they are such the worst. All right. Oh my god. I want him to have hair. Let's go with the. Yeah, let's go with. No, you know what? Let's go with the starter one. I think that's probably the best hairstyle. Oi, good morning. Oi, good morning to you too. There we go. We'll give him a little bit of stubble as well. All right, peasant. So this is our background, which we're going to start off in. It's a peasant, or an artisan, or a builder, a fighter, a hunter, or a trader. Let's go with the... Do you know what? Let's go with the peasant. Start off the peasant. The first one was like, yo... Are you saying that one's like my current hair? That one? You're saying that's like my current hair? Wow. If so, that is a huge wow. Oh, do you mean this one? If you mean this one, it's fine. No, we can let it slide. We can let it slide this time. We're a forgiving community. I can see it. It's just not your hairline that far back. Wow. Alright, name your character. Let's go with Yomitaro. That'll do. That's a nice Sengoku name. Yes, including the man bun. I have no man bun here, as you can see. There is definitely no man bun. Well, exactly. How's it going, Tavodius? Welcome in. Good morning, dude. How are you doing today? For anyone who's in the UK, by the way, how was your bank holiday weekend? I hope it was good. I just got here. If I get banned, meh. Too early for you to get banned, Potato. And besides, you know, we've been missing a spud in chat, so it's nice to have a spud in chat now. Every chat should have a spud. We now have one. In fact, every chat should have a potato. We've now got one. So there you go. But yeah, this is going to be very, very much like medieval Dynasty, I imagine. Japan Sengoku period, yeah. I creep my way into every person in the community stream. That's how you do it, though, isn't it? You start off just nice and simple, and then you just, you work your way in. That's how you do it. Right, new objective. Find Eiko, your travel companion. I think before we do that, we need to have a look around for supplies. I'm assuming being a beach. Oh, yeah, we're probably going to need stone. Basic survivals. Gathering resources. Here we go. In the beginning, your survival will depend on foraging. Look for items such as sticks, stones, and grass. They will save you with basic crafting materials. Meanwhile, berries, eggs, herbs, and gobu. burdock roots are a simple but reliable source of food. They'll help keep your food stats high, which in turn keeps you healthy. Okay. Potatoes are the best gift to give to a partner. They're a versatile food source. If you plant it, you can get more potatoes. Like roses, they just die in a week. Yeah. See, there's a moral there. Don't buy your partner roses. Buy them a bag of spuds. You can do so much with a bag of spuds that you can't do with roses, right? That's the moral of the story here. Alright, unlocked a stone axe. Right, let's harvest some bushes. Because apparently we're going to need bushes, stones, and all sorts. I wonder if we can actually make an axe or something. I'm a very hardy and earthy potato with many eyes. More eyes, the better. You can keep track of everything. Next birthday, I'll buy my partner a pack of wonky potatoes, as she wonky. Oh, there you go then. Wonky spuds for a wonky person. Just makes sense, right? Okay, so that's all about the mining aspect, which we don't need to learn at the moment. Oh, okay. We discovered the run button. Let's pick up another couple of stones. We'll see if we can make an axe or something. Okay, it's telling us we need to go this way? I'm assuming we just carry on through here. But it sounds like a nice birthday gift. Anyone wants to get me potatoes for my birthday, I'll happily take potatoes. You know, like I say, you can do a lot with potatoes. You can make crisps. You can make potato fries, which are the same thing. You can obviously make, you know, some chips, depending on the potatoes as well. You could make normal fries, normal chips, crinkled cut chips, sweet potato fries if you've got sweet potatoes. You know, look, see, it's endless. But as you stated there, you know, you take a roses, like a bouquet of roses, they last like a week, then they die. That's it. Oh, here we go. We found Eiko.
Hi.
You're just cold? Okay, we need to set the fire. We need to set some tools back. We're back in a moment. Okay, so we need to gather 3 stones and 3 sticks, which we've already done. Right, handcraft an axe. Okay. So there's our stone axe. Okay, let's craft our stone axe. Like, cut down a tree and collect a log. Nice. Random RuneScape advert that just redeemed. Reloaded the stream with no video, just audio. Oh, that's always handy. Right, we know how to cut down trees. You get a big axe and you swing it at the tree. Timber! And I'm standing back because if everyone watched Medieval Dynasty, you will remember I got killed by a tree. There we go. Alright, that's some sticks collected. Alright, handcraft a hammer. Okay, we need a hammer this time. Okay, there's our hammer. Alright. Use the hammer to build a campfire. Alright, we need to add the hammer to our quick slots. There we go. So if we go to our quick slots now, there's our hammer. Let's open resources. Alright, where's the fire? Alright, basic structures, I'm assuming it's going to be under there. We go. Campfire. Okay, let's place our structure there. Okay, how the hell do we build it? Oh, there we go. Hold R1. And there's our campfire. Right, talk to Eiko. There we go, Eiko. You have a campfire.
Hi.
Well done. Good morning, Ollie. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Quest completed. Well done. Alright, so go to the nearest village. Okay. So I'm assuming there must be a village here. Yeah, happy Tuesday, and obviously happy bank holiday week. Well, I say happy bank holiday weekend. The bank holiday weekend is over now. But how was your bank holiday weekend? Hopefully it was good. Okay, that's crouch. We don't need to crouch. Oh my god. Do you know what? Despite it obviously being early, it's like so warm in here. You can probably see the sweat pouring off me. It's like it says it's like 18 degrees outside, but it's easily about 21. Thunder, Wooly, welcome in, Wooly. How's it going, buddy? How are you doing today? I hope you had a great bank holiday weekend as well. Did you get a bank holiday weekend, didn't you? Just gone. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Nice. Right, Sasogi Village has been discovered. Right, we've got a fast travel location for Sasogi Village now. Can we? Oh, that's camera. Oh, let's go to first person view mode. Didn't know that. How do I put my hammer away? I made the mistake yesterday of cutting the hedge. We're practically soaked with sweat. Oh, it was so warm yesterday. You picked of all the days to do it, but yeah, you picked a hell of a warm day to do it. And I've got to go out and do stuff this afternoon, and I know already. I'm like, oh god, it's gonna be so warm. Shot the kids back to school, so grabbing a well-earned coffee after the 8 weeks off, no bank holiday here. We get it. Oh, you get it at the start of August instead. Fair enough. Fair enough. So your kids go back to school today? God, I'm thinking more. I think the school by us, I think they go back like next week, I think. Got battered by Chelsea, but hey ho. Listen, Ollie, we just about got through last night. Like, at one point last night, I was ready to, like, you just think, I'm going to go to bed angry here. Like, the fact that we had a 2-goal lead against Newcastle and nearly threw it away. What a good game. Now, for the neutral, it was probably a great game to watch. For me, I can't watch 30... Ollie, I can't do 36 games of that this season. It's not good for the heart. There is no way I can watch us play 36 games like that this season. It just, yeah. That ain't healthy. He doesn't want to say, I've misjudged you at first glance. I'd be glad to welcome you here if it were up to me, but it isn't. Every new settlement needs permission from the abbot up in the Nata Jorinji temple. What about rebuilding? Do you need permission for that? You mean this old place, Sasogi? The abbot could have some objections, but your plan is so wild, it could just work. A bell tower is the heart of any village. Sasogi Tower is in ruins, but luckily for you, I found the old bell in the ruins. I meant to sell it, but it's too heavy to carry. Here, take it. Make it ring out. It's up to you. Where's you put the bell tower? It's up to you. You can literally try rebuild Sasogi for you. You take the bell and place it anywhere you like. Oh, okay. But do come back once you're settled. There are some people here who could use your help. Okay, so we're gonna build a brand new bell tower. You know what I mean? Why not? That's the wrong one. There you go. I want the axe. Alright, let's get rid of that bell tower because that's the old one. We need a new one. Yep, they start a week earlier here because they finished for the summer a week earlier than everybody else. Country life. Get it. I get it. Right, I want to switch to our hammer. Right. Where's the bell tower? Alright, where's the bell tower? Basic, I thought it'd be under like basic structures, the bell tower. Paths and roads, travel tents, campfire. Village structures. No. Walls, fences, gates. Village lights. No, it's not a light structure. Oh, small structure. God, there's so much you can build on this. Find a good spot with your village and build a bell. Well, that's what I want to do. I want to build a bell tower, but I don't know where the bell tower is. Schools in my country started yesterday as well. Oh, they went back yesterday, did they? Ah, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I think ours go back next week. I want to say. Like basic structures. Travel tents. No, we don't need travel tents. We don't need a campfire. Where is this goddamn... Felix, it's going to be around here. This bell tower. I don't know when schools go back in my country. That's what I was saying, Antaeus. I think it's this week. Good morning, Grumble. How are you doing? I ain't got no kids, so I'm not terribly worried about school started. However, I'm pretty sure it was like 2 weeks ago for me. That's fair enough. Yeah, I think it's different. It's different for different areas and stuff, isn't it? But how's it going, Grumble? Welcome in. Good morning. How are you doing? How was your bank holiday weekend? Bell tower. There we go. We found the bell tower. I'm going to build it smack bang in the centre here. Look at our bell tower built. One bell tower. Dynasty Legend. When you gain enough Dynasty XP, you'll increase your Dynasty Legend level. It is measured. It is a measure of your dynasty's prestige and respect in Nata Valley. Level it up by recruiting refugees into your dynasty, completing the most important quests, and constructing special projects you encountered in the world. Dynasty Legend is essential to your progression. High levels will allow you to unlock better recipes and technologies. However, some of them you may be able to acquire differently by completing tasks or purchasing recipes directly from the radio menu. Okay. Wales is different to England? Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? Well, yeah, I assume it is. Pulled my back yesterday. It wasn't the worst. My sister had a barbecue. She just sat in the garden. How's you? Ooh, very nice. I have been to 0 barbecues this year. I haven't done any barbecues this year. Yeah. In fact, it's unusual. Most of my friends normally, one of them would at least have a barbecue this year, but no one's bothered. But I hope your back isn't too sore today. But I hope your barbecue is yummy. I'm sure it was. Right. Way of the Leader. So this is where we choose where we're going to put our XP into. So I'm thinking, since though we're going to be building a lot of stuff. I'm thinking we start with like one of these two. I'm thinking the constructor one. Although it doesn't look like we can put points into that one yet. Maybe, okay, we have to do one of these ones. Okay. You know what? Let's go with that one. Let's go with Ebusu's Boon. Get back to work, you. Never mind get back to work, me. What are you doing in here? You should be... I mean, you're at work, obviously, but get back to work. Stop slacking off. Good morning, handsome. Good morning, Hickory. How's it going, buddy? How was your bank holiday weekend? It's not the worst. Thankfully, Lucas is at Grand today. I'm puppy sitting a 9-week-old cockapoo this afternoon. Ooh. Looking after cockapoos, eh? Very nice. When does Lucas go back to school? We're just talking about like the school terms and stuff like that. Like Wooly was just saying to us that his kids have come back to school today in Ireland. I know England, Wales, and Ireland are different, aren't they? In the start terms for kids and stuff like that. Going very well, mate. Had a great time in Wales. Did you enjoy last night? Oh, of course, yeah. You were away in Wales for the bank holiday weekend, weren't you? Did I enjoy last night? I was, funny enough, just saying to Wally, I thought I was going to go to bed angry last night. Luckily, they saved me that, because I was about to go to bed angry last night. I was furious. But luckily, we were saved by a child. So that's nice to know. It's nice to know we were saved by a child. Thursday next week for Lucas. Scottish schools went back last week. Ah, okay. Thunder was fuming. I was so angry last night. It's unforgivable. I'm talking about football here, so I'm sorry for anyone who's not interested in football. It is unforgivable to be 2-0 up in a game where you're also down to... The opposition is down to 10 men and concede 2 goals in the manner that we did. It was just... I was so angry. And then, you know, we get saved by a child. A child comes on and does more in 5 minutes than a player like 5 years older than him did. It's just, oh my god, it's just, yeah, it's not acceptable at all. The other thing is, and I've lost massive respect for them, right? I had a huge amount of respect for Claire Balding, but then when Claire Balding put that 2-footed tackle in on Virgil last night, it just made me lose all respect for them. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I thought Claire Balding was better than that. But then, yeah, that happened. But yeah, I hope you had fun in Wales. Like I say, for those of you who did obviously have the bank holiday weekend, I hope you really enjoyed it. And good morning to you all. Thank you very much for coming here. Yeah, well, there was a... Yeah, it's weird. That will be our word for the day, fuming. Absolutely fuming is what we normally say. Yeah, Hickory, there was a... It was all game. Look, they said it from the start, didn't they? That they, you know, they incited yeah. So Antaeus, it's a bit of a running joke, right? So if you go look at Claire Balding, as in the TV presenter, right, then go on Google and Google the footballer Anthony Gordon. There is a sublime lookalike going on there. They could almost be mother and child. They just look so alike, but they're not related in any way. Do you not think that quite often when the opposition are down a player, everyone relaxes and things? It's a very noticeable thing where when the opposition team goes down to 10 players, they become more difficult to play against. But then it's down to the opposition to take advantage of that missing player and move the ball quicker. And as soon as we went 2-0 up last night, we just sat back, and that's not what happened. And that's why we nearly threw it away. And that's why I was nearly angry. I was nearly fuming. But you know what? It's okay. In the end, it was okay. Alright, let's harvest some unripe berries. Let's also harvest some bushes as well. I'm just going to clear this area here, because I'm thinking it's asking us to build a house. Let's build our first property, like here. He was running on fumes before he started to get... I was running on fumes before I started to get angry. Oh, there we go. Way of the Craftsman. Oh, okay, so we've learnt a skill in that area now, right? I'm going to go for the Skillful Constructor. So this is going to help us when, obviously, we have to build our properties and stuff. Alright, it's nearly down. Oh, there's another one here, so we got rid of both of these. Twitch just notified me to come to your stream. That's ever so slight. It's only delayed by like half an hour, right? You know what I mean? You got a half an hour late. It's fine. Alright, I'm just going to harvest this bit here. I just want to make it look a little bit neater so that we can, like I say, we're going to build our first house here. And I'm not building it over grass or anything. It's going to be like on a foundation that's empty. But yeah, like I say, guys, we're doing a double header for Lurkit today. First couple of hours, we're going to be doing some Sengoku Dynasty, and then we're going to be moving on to a little game called Discounty. Apparently, it's a lot of fun. It's got really good reviews on Steam at the moment. But yeah, Lurkit threw me keys for both of them, and I was just like, do you know what? I'm going to do 2 games in one stream here. That's probably the easiest way of covering it, right? And then I'm going to be putting the coverage up onto YouTube. So yeah, everything from today is going to go up onto YouTube, and then people want to go check it out, they can go check it out on there. Right, okay, so we've got a nice little empty space here, so I'm thinking this is where we're going to build our house. Right, so let's go have a look. Basic structures. Right, so I'm going to be in there. Village structures, farming, buildings. There we go. Alright. Housing buildings. Small house. Alright, buildings are the backbone of the village, serving as houses, workplaces, or storage spaces. Their construction process is divided into stages. Each stage must be completed before the next one. You can also modify certain building parts at any time, changing their type or material. Note that most buildings require you to finish them before the construction is complete. However, not all furniture is mandatory. You can freely add, remove, or move around suggested ones. Oh, nice. That's nice to know. It notified me on the device I'm watching you on. It doesn't. Like, listen, Twitch doesn't make sense sometimes. It doesn't make sense to itself sometimes. Right, I'm going to put this. I don't want them sticking through the... We'll go here. This looks like a nice spot right here. Alright, let's get our foundations in. Okay, we need logs. Straight away, it's shouting at us to say, you need logs. Okay, so let's go cut down some trees. Let's go chop down some trees. The trees look nice. Let's go to the edge of town. We'll cut some down there. Ahoy, matey. Good morning, One Dan Bob, and good morning. What are we playing today? Well, thank you very much for the LW check-in, Dazzy, by the way, and welcome in. Hope you're well as well too, dude. This morning, we are doing some double coverage. So, we're covering 2 games for Lurkit. So, we're covering, first off, Sengoku Dynasty. So, if anyone was here a few streams back, we played a little game called Medieval Dynasty, which we actually covered for, I think that was for Lurkit too. But yeah, this morning we're doing Sengoku Dynasty, which is like essentially like a little village building game. I'm going to stay away from that tree because, as everyone remembers, I died by a tree once. And it wasn't fun. I'm just going to jump over this tree to cut it. But yeah, good morning. Welcome in, Judgmental Judy. How are you doing as well? Hope you're well. There we go. Alright, we need to harvest that. So we've got some logs. Right, I'm going to cut one more down. Because I do think we're going to need a couple of them, aren't we? That tree is huge. It is. It is huge. But yeah, oh Judy, don't forget to get your LSW checking in, by the way, because I know you're part of LSW as well. But good to hear you well. How was your bank holiday weekend? Did you complete Terminator? You enjoy it? We did actually complete Terminator. However, I got beef with it. Right? So, we finished it. And I think I had 3 trophies left to get in it for the platinum. And then discovered that if I wanted to do the platinum trophies for it and completely do everything, I've got to go right the way back to the start of the game. It doesn't have like a level select where you can go back, because there was 2 trophies. One was for like killing a certain Terminator in a level, and one was for finding like a secret door in another level. But to get to them levels, I would have to restart a complete playthrough. So I ended up yeeting it off my system. I was like, I ain't putting that... Well, that game is off my wish list then. Yeah, it was so brutal. I was just like, that just doesn't make sense. That's just like making it so much more awkward to want to finish, right? Right, let's get our foundations built. Right, foundations are done. Build a floor in your house. There's the floor done. Right, build the walls of our house. Right, I'm going to do the stairs first. And then let's do the walls. You know what, this is probably easier if we go indoors, isn't it? Ah, Sengoku, 100 Years of Civil War. Yeah, these games, do you know what? These Dynasty games, I say, we tried Medieval and I really enjoyed it. Oh my god. You can't delete this post already. Don't be a baby, 100%. It shouldn't be easy. You can't. We don't give people's posts in here. I know you've got a sword. But yeah, it sucks. And I was just, it just annoyed me, the fact that it was like, oh yeah, if you want to get 100%, if you want to get 100% trophies in this game, you need to go back and do this, but we're not going to give you a level select to do it easy. We're going to make it harder for you. So, yeah. Right, we might run out of sticks here, so we might need to get more sticks. That sword says I can. That sword gives you a lot of power, but you have to be... You got to be nice to people too. Wait, what? What did we get an update? We got another point there, didn't we? Is it in knowledge? I'm sure we got another level up point there. Where did it go into? I didn't even see what it was for. Was it craftsman? Yeah, it was for craftsman. There we go. Alright, let's put it into... Yeah, let's put it into the skillful lumberjack, because we're going to be cutting down more trees and stuff here. That's Scott dang. Do you all prefer Telltale games to Platinums? I mean, not always. I mean, Telltale games make for fun Platinums because of the choices you got to make, I'd say. Wait, that's a thing? They have an achievement in Walking Dead for not pick... So if you don't make a choice, that's actually an achievement. Wow. Good morning, Mr. Niche. Thank you very much for your LSW checking, and good morning to you, sir. How are you doing? But yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for being here. I appreciate seeing all your beautiful faces. And like I say, hopefully you're all well. Right. Huh? Oh, no! We lost our wooden hammer. If I had a hammer... I'm going to have to make another one. There we go. New hammer. It's hammer time. God, this roof is taking a while to build. We're going to run out. Oh, there we go. Hey. Wait, what? I just want to build... Yeah, there's my bed. I'm going to have a grass bed. Ooh. There we go. Ah. What do you mean clear the ghost area resources? What are you talking about? It's... Oh, there we go. It's building it now. For some reason, wouldn't let me hit the ground there. What the hell's that all about? No. Ugh, I've ran out of resources. Of course I've run out of resources. I'm always running out of resources. Doing good, you? I am doing well, thank you. Your type of achievements? I'll be honest, I think that's the Telltale Walking Dead games. One Dan Bob. They have a Wallace and Gromit Telltale game out? Really? I don't think I've seen this one. Oh god, them Jumping Tackle games are horrible. I did Terminator game as well, but saw that one achievement, thought about it, yeeted it. It's just so annoying. It was just so annoying that it's like... The game itself, right, and I said this to loads of people were like, you know, would you recommend it? Right, that Terminator game is a good game to play on a one playthrough, right? If you want a game that you're going to play just once, you'll play it through the once, and then you'll delete it off your system. That is probably the game that you will play, right? But is it a great game? No, it is not game. It's definitely not Game of the Year material, put it that way. But the Telltale games are really fun. I want to say one of the best Telltale games I played personally. I loved the Game of Thrones one. I don't know if many people have played that one. Like, the Game of Thrones one is actually a lot of fun. Right. Let us chop down this tree, although we're going to lose our axe here, aren't we? Timber! Good to hear that. What's a new game? So, we're doing coverage for Lurkit today. So this is Sengoku Dynasty. So it's essentially like a village building game. So we've lost our wood axe. We've lost the axe now, so I need to build a new axe as well. Alright. Let's build one of them before we forget. There we go. I never played any of them until Wallace. The Game of Thrones one was really good. The Game of Thrones one I super enjoyed. I actually really enjoyed the story as well. I'm currently making my way through the Walking Dead Telltale series. Nice. When I realised that all the Telltale games were in the same, in some cases even down to the same choice list, I gave up on them. Wait, are they? They even go down to the same choice list? Oh, it's a bit disappointing. There we go. No more couch surfing. Build any type of any structure. Okay, cool. Oh, it's going evening time. Ooh. That's the sun sets on our first day. Do you know, right, I don't know how many people, like, watch The Walking Dead. So I'm going to tell you, all of you may have watched more of The Walking Dead than I have, right? I'm talking about the TV series here, by the way. I will tell you when I stopped watching The Walking Dead. I jumped out The Walking Dead after the prison. After the whole prison stuff, that's when I dipped out. By the way, guys, there's going to be adverts in about a minute's time, FYI. Yeah, they started getting lazy. It was like pick the fourth option at the same point in the code of the games. Okay. Yeah, the Walking Dead games are supposed to be really good, Judy. They're supposed to be really good. Alright, let's go see what Toshi wants. Is this the Peasant Kingdom? Ha, are they really calling us that? So it's not. It sure is. Sure is now. I like the sound of it. The Peasant Kingdom. I think we deserve it. I haven't heard of any other province that would shake off the lords. Are there any of the villages around here? There's Segi, the forester's village. They can be a bit wild, but they do provide wood for the whole valley. If you want to learn about hunting and woodworking, Segi is the place to go. Aranti is a farming community. They are wary of strangers, but if you convince them, you can learn a lot about cultivating the land. Iwasaki is where the mines are and the ironworks. The working conditions are hard, but it's definitely a place to visit. Nothing happens in the valley but the constant consent of the Jorin Temple. If you want to develop your village, you'll have to talk to them. Finally, there's Enjiro. It can be dangerous. You see, this is where the valley's bandits have their headquarters. Oh, God. Oh, this used to be his home. Oh, dear. I dropped out the last series. Couldn't bring myself to finish it. Yeah, like I say, I got to the prison part of the Walking Dead TV series, and that's where I stopped. Well, I've never started. Oh, you've never started it, Mr. Niche? I mean, look, is it enjoyable? Yes. In some part of it is enjoyable. But, yeah, I say, I dipped out at that point. Yeah, it's called Walton Gromit's Grand Adventure. It's called... Oh, okay. I'm going to have to go check it out. I still haven't, and I really want to because before the second game comes out. So obviously, I don't know how many people in here enjoy the Power Wash Simulator game. So Power Wash Simulator actually has Walton Gromit DLC, and I really, really want to try that. Alright. I think we should sleep. I kind of want to sleep and wait till the next day because it is feeling late. Alright, yeah, let's sleep. Alright, wake up wake up early morning. Wake up in the morning. Power Wash is class. I love Power Wash Simulator. It's so good. Right. It's early morning. Alright, let's get back to it. So there's a couple of people we can go and speak to now. So, let's go speak to Aika. No, I'm definitely not thinking of that. That's why I stopped, Ollie. I was like singing it and I thought to myself, wait, what's the next line? And all of a sudden realised and went, actually, no. Let's stop right there. I don't need to send me the Power Wash. I have my own. Oh, so there you go. Yeah, you have your own Power Washer. See, you can real Power Wash simulate. You know what I mean? You can do all the power washing that you need to do. Good morning, Mr. Supernova Plays. How are you doing today, sir? Hope you had a wonderful bank holiday weekend. I'm not into zombies. Neither am I, Mr. Niche. I think that's why. It took a while for me to really get around to playing like Days Gone. Because I thought it was just going to be like another zombie game. But you know what? I'm actually going to play it in the end. Days Gone in the end was actually a really good game.
Hi.
So yeah, I pick a home for Aiko in Dynasty tab. Oh, okay. So we can now move her into the home. It was a great relaxing weekend, thanks. Good. Our Days Gone is so good. It is. It's really, really good. Dying Light was my favourite zombie game. And on ins games like that. It was a great relaxing weekend, thanks. Good. That is good to hear. It's always pleasant to hear that people had a good, relaxing weekend. Mine was filled with going about and seeing family. Right, hang on. Right, population. Okay, let's assign her a home. There we go. So she's going to move into the house that we've just built. Zombies are my favourite thing. We can no longer be... I'm not saying zombies... I dislike them. I'm just saying that there's a plethora of zombie games. And I haven't got around to playing them all. Like, oh my god, what was... One of the ones I've seen that I was, like, intrigued to want to play at some point. Was... Oh my god, what is the Brad Pitt movie game? That zombie movie that Brad Pitt was in. And then they made a game of it. And that was one of the ones I was like, I kind of wanted to try that, but then it was like 4-player multiplayer. Werewolf Z, thank you. That was the one. Good morning, Mr. Games Guru. How are you doing? Yeah, I've never played it, and I've seen it's been on like Plus to play and stuff like that, but yeah. But yeah, good morning. Welcome in, Mr. Games Guru. How are you doing today? Yeah, I played Days Gone originally. Dazzy, I'm not going to lie. I hated the first hour of it. But then, yeah, I was like, I really got into it after that. It's when you upgrade the bike. Once you upgrade the bike, the game becomes so much better. The Last of Us had enough zombies for me. Out for a stroll, Thunder Rovine? I am. I'm out for a stroll in a Sengoku Dynasty. Lift time for the next drive to the hospital, and then a half-hour fight for a car park. And say this. If it becomes a fight, just remember, you have a vehicle. Don't be afraid to use it. Just kidding, by the way. Just hopefully you find a parking spec quickly. Hopefully you do. Okay, I need to eat food. Where is... We've got berries and stuff to have, I suppose. Oh, it's unripe fruit, though. Alright, should we see if we can cook the fish? Maybe? There we go. Hey, we now have a cooked fish. Dynasty Legend XP received. Nice. I agree, Last of Us is a space sprinkling of zombies and man. Yeah, with Last of Us at least, it was like... zombies, but... yeah, it was kind of like... manageable, I guess. Reminds me you need to play AC Shadows. I'm not going to lie. Actually, no, I haven't uninstalled it. I haven't played AC Shadows in a couple of weeks, and... I'm not in a great rush to get back to it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm disappointed by Assassin's Creed Shadows. It hasn't lived up to the hype I thought it would do at all. Days Gone Remastered is a class game, but I'm busy with Shadows. Got to get ready for the next update, and then yeah, there's updates from. I find it very strange to doing updates for Assassin's Creed Mirage this late after it's been released. It's like, really, you've waited this long, and now you're going to do updates for it? I played through a quarter of AC Shadows, got bored. Yeah, I'm the same, dude. I have played about... I want to say I played about 14 hours of it, and I'm bored of it. It's just not fun. Yeah. Best AC game was Black Flag for me. Black Flag, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Yeah, they're doing updates for Mirage to do with... Yes, so apparently Ubisoft have done a deal with some Saudi Arabia company, haven't they, that they want to bring to light... I don't know whether it's architecture, torture, like, whatever, but they're just like, we're gonna do a DLC that's based in Saudi Arabia, and it's a new city and everything, and it's like, okay, don't get why you need to do it, but if you're getting paid to do it, I guess you're gonna make it, right? Black Flag's a great pirate simulator, not a good Assassin's Creed. Ain't it weird? Like, I think it's mad, because obviously you have the crossover of the Assassin's Creed stuff, like, stuff in there with Black Flag. And yes, 90% of that game is piracy, but I guess it's the sort of the game that really made the ship stuff fun. You know what I mean? It was like, ooh, okay. Upgrading your ship and all stuff like that made it more fun, whereas like previously it was like, why am I doing this? Why should I upgrade my ship? But yeah. Yep, Japanese farming simulator. That is exactly what this is. I'm going to pick up stone, because we need stone. Right, I guess we go help another village. Who are you? Good to see a friendly face. What's your story? Narrow escape from slave hunters. Slavery used to be rare, but the war, slave hunters have returned. They take people regardless of age. In our case, there was still time to escape, but others were not so lucky. Some people in the village, never mind. I'd be fine better sooner for them. Why don't you come live with us? We need new settlers in Nata. Okay, so we need to build a home for Genai. Okay, so that's going to be our next thing. We're going to build a second home, and that's going to be for this guy. And I think what we should do, you know what? He is such polite. I am gonna we need to get rid of some of these because these houses are all burnt down. We can build new houses on top of these old ones. Oh my god. There we go. We'll just clear the area and stuff so that we have plenty of room to build stuff and everything as well. And obviously we need the grass and stuff anyway to build beds and everything, so it all gets used and gets recycled anyway, so it's all good. But yeah, I hope everyone's well. It is lovely to see all your wonderful, beautiful faces near. Alright, we can... I think we build his house there, can't we? Alright, take this unripe fruit. Yeah, if we build his house sort of there, that should be alright. Don't want to see my face. Bamboo shoots, also bamboo sprout looking biscuits from Japan. Oh my god, they were lush. Bamboo looking biscuit. What? I'm intrigued. Bamboo biscuits. Alright, back on and grab coffee and a brekkie. No worries, buddy. It's all good. I'm not going. I'm here for the next few hours anyway. Like I say, we're doing 2 hours of Sengoku Dynasty. Yeah, send us a picture. I'll have to see what they look like. And then we're going to move on to this county after this. Oh, didn't want to move the house there. There we go. We're going to have to get more logs, aren't we? Yeah, we need more logs. Alright, so... down to cutting down more trees. Went to AEW Forbidden Door this week. Oh, how was that? I know, so one of my mates who comes in here, Rico, he went to the WWE house event this week in Liverpool. And it looked like it was a lot of fun. I've seen photos from AEW as well. It is. It's a very chop-chop game. Come on, chop-chop. Get on with it. Let's cut down, get rid of some of the smaller ones in front of it. Alright, that's a fairly big tree. Let's pick up that. No, harvest. There we go. Alright, harvest this stuff. So we can build a kuna to thingy they're all down with as well. Nice. It was so good, hardly any bad matches. That's nice. That's the thing with some house events and stuff like that. You can always, you never know what you're going to get, but I'm glad to hear you had fun at the event anyway. Now, see, we've got a warning in the top left. I need to see what that is. Do we need to give somebody food or something? Timber! God, that was a big tree. There we go. Alright, that should be enough. Right, I just want to go and take a quick look. Oh, do we need to give food to somebody? I think we need to feed somebody. How'd you like your new home? When I was lying there on the shore, I thought it was the end, not the beginning. So thank you for building this space together. Just wanted to say I really enjoy your company. Wow. I'd be more flattered if this was coming from someone more respected in the valley. Jesus. Rebel, thank you very much for the hydrate. And good morning, Rebel. How are you doing? Yeah, more polite bowing. Just all the polite bowing in this game. That's what it is. Thank you very much for the hydrates. How you doing? Ew. Well, reading. It's not so much reading. I mean, I can choose to read it, or I can just choose to ignore it. Alright, what? I need to find out. Oh, we got another perk to unlock in here. Oh, nice. Effective meals distribution. Let's go with that. Open the gates. Every new settlement needs to see permission from the abbot of the Notorian Temple. He won't give his blessing to a nobody. If you want to build more than one village, you'll need to increase your standing in the area. So we need to get to Dynasty level 7 by recruiting refugees, completing spell projects, or quests. Okay. Okay. And we got locals to help out. I don't know, with Katamari, the story doesn't make any sense, so no point naming it. I was just about to say, if you wanted to go through and do shout-outs, you are more than welcome. I always find Zafodis, I don't know, and obviously I know you can see like the viewer list and stuff like that. I normally do it alphabetically. I normally like start at A and just work my way through that way. But I'll let you do the shout-outs. Thank you very much for doing them. Hey, you know that, Judy. Everybody gets a shout-out here. We shout out everybody because we want people to network. We want people to go watch each other and go hang out in each other's streams and go watch each other's content. And all that sort, and all that. It's what we like here. Oh, what are these? Gobo plants. I think I seen you could actually do, you could cook gobo. I'm pretty sure that's one of the recipes. Yeah, I was going to say, don't forget to give yourself a shout out while you're there as well. Cut down to get sticks and firewood. Right. And I'll take the stone as well. Oh, and you're just gonna give me you're gonna give me a shout. So I get a shout out in my own stream. Wow. Well, thank you. It's nice. It's nice that you think I deserve a shout out in my own stream. Oh, Way the Craftsman. So we unlocked another perk here. Nice. Let's go with the unripe fruit has lost its freshness. Well, not much I can do about that. No, let's do the walls from the inside. Let's go in and do. Oh, I need to do the stairs. There we go. Stairs built. Let's build the inside. Oh, also, by the way, because we're all streamers in here, I found a handy little tool. If you're looking for a tool, by the way, for some auto clipping, I know there's a whole bunch out there, but I got recommended one that has a free trial for like a month. So if you've got like anything from like the past month or so that you want to obviously make into clips, because it's one of the ones where you can literally upload a video, like a VOD, and it will just auto create clips from it for you. Welcome in, Chocolate Thunder, by the way, buddy. How are you doing? What is this? I need to see blood. What do you mean you need to see blood? The blood comes later once the village is built. And the one hammer was destroyed. Great. Now I've lost my hammer. And I don't have the resources to make another... I don't even have the resources to make another hammer. Gee whiz. God, we've really used up most of our materials. Let's harvest these. We should be able to make a new hammer out of these. But how's it going, Chocolate Thunder? Welcome in. Yeah, I was going to say, if you're looking for like a program to use, I came across one called Opus Clips. And it lets you essentially put your VOD into it. And it will auto create clips for you. It like looks for like highlights and stuff in the stream and auto creates for you. Which I think is quite handy. I think it's quite a handy little tool. Oh, missed a tree. Well, how I missed a tree, but I missed it. Okay, we've still got some. Let's cut this down so we can... Nice. It's worth cutting these down because these are all going to have to get rebuilt anyway. So it is... Let me get the... You know what? Let me get the link for you. Let me go and grab it. As I say, I was looking at it earlier on, and I thought I might try it. Let's see. It's only got like a 3-month trial for like the first month, and then after that, it's typically one of the ones where like, oh, yo, you've got to pay subscription. Right. But the website is, when it loads up... Right, there it is. I'll throw the link in chat. Or you can just let one of your mods do it for you. There it is, Opus Pro. Thank you, Zephodius. Yeah, if anyone wants to use it, that's the one to use. It's free for like a month, and then it looks like you have to basically get a subscription, but yeah. What about Sonic? Right, I'm assuming we have the materials to carry on building the house. Oh, we need to build a hammer, don't we? Why are you going into a house that's got nothing in there? Oi! Oh, you just walked through my house. Okay. Ah, there we go. Alright. Okay. Why is the... Oh, I'm like, where's the axe? So we lost the axe and we lost our hammer. Oh, okay, now we got 2 hammers. There we go. Back to building. Although we are going to run out of sticks, so we're probably going to have to go and grab more sticks in a sec. Oh, there we go. Let's get the roof built. That's what she said. Oh, call me Sonic because you're fast, because you got to go fast. I get it. I get it, Cephodius. Maybe you should have the Sonic thing for when you come in. Right, okay, so... Let's build the sunken hearth. And then we just need to build the bed. And this should be the house for... whatever his name was. Garni or something? Ah, thank you for cleaning the house for him. He's not even moved in yet, and you are building a house. Right, so Dynasty, villages, population, there we go. Refugee depart. Why is he departing? We're not signing him at home. There you go. Small house too. And there you go. Now you got a house, dude. Wherever he is. He's around here somewhere, but yeah, we made you a little home. Oh, we get to bow. There you go. A little bow for everyone. Oh, look, it's 3D banished. What the hell's 3D banished? Right, there's got to be other people we need to help out here. Right, let's... Oh, we need food. Okay. Oh, is this him? Yeah, here he is. Ganai, we built you a house, buddy. You enjoy your house. Put whatever you want on it. Oh, wait, did he just bow to us? Oh, sorry. I should have bowed back to him then, shouldn't I? That was very rude of me. Oh, okay, this guy wants help. Oh. Ah, what's your profession? I prefer the sanctity of the valley and keep spiritual pollution at bay. Had a lovely roast had a lovely roast chicken dinner with my mum and nanny yesterday. Oh. So we're on a food talk, eh? So I guess I throw it out there. What's everybody's favourite meat on a Sunday roast? And while we're there, right? Okay, because I think everybody has one, right? What's the strangest thing you've seen somebody have on a Sunday roast? Like, beef, nice. Like, oh, what? With a Sunday roast? Baked beans? Oh, filthy bastards. Baked beans on a Sunday roast? Dirty bastards. Bro, what the fuck is this? Okay. So Fordy wants to know what a Sunday... Antaeus hates baked beans before he's not here. He's gone to the hospital. He said he's gone to fight for a car parking space and stuff. What is a Sunday roast? Okay, I'm going to show you what a Sunday roast is. Sunday roast is something that we all have here. Yeah. Well, a lot of people have it around the world. But it's just, you know, it's synonymous with all different parts of the world. I miss him. Ah, right. I'm going to show you what a Sunday roast is. Alright. That is a Sunday roast. Okay, Cephodius? So when people are like, I'm having a Sunday roast and stuff like that, this is what they mean. So it's essentially like a roast dinner. So, yeah, this is it. It's like basically a lovely meat. So you can have chicken, beef, or lamb. Then you have your vegetables. Then you have your Yorkshire pudding, which is sat there in the centre. A lovely, beautiful Yorkshire pudding right there. You got your roasties. You got some parsnips there too. Some veg. The only thing and I hope someone in chat realises it, exactly. Where's the gravy? Where's the motherfucking gravy? You have this good a looking Sunday roast plate. Oh, I wouldn't even know. We never do those things, I guess. Yeah, I think it's more of a British thing. We love a good... See, it's mad, because some people have this for their, like, dinner/lunch every Sunday, hence the Sunday roast. But a lot of people will have it as, like, a delicacy. So they'll have it, like, every so few months and stuff. Like, for me, I'll have it, like, every other month. I don't even know what my lunch is going to be today. Kebab. There we go, we'll pick for you. It needs to be, it does. That plate, that entire thing needs to be saturated. Nope. Okay. Well, whatever you have, I'm sure it's going to be delicious. I don't even know what I'm having for my lunch yet. But yeah, that is a Sunday roast. It's just traditional. You have it with like gravy and stuff, and yeah, it's just nice. It's just nice food. We have places called Toby Carveries where like literally you go in and you get like that. You literally get like a carvery meal. Yeah, see, something like this. There we go. That's a better example. That's a better example of one. You know, you got your veg, you got your gravy, you got your Yorkshire puds, you got your meat. Meat and gravy. That's what it's all about, baby. Meat and gravy. Stir fry spicy noodles with marinated chicken and veggies. That actually sounds quite nice. Everyone is welcome to my table for Sunday roast as long as you're not a bigot or have hate in your heart. I don't like carvery restaurants. Not the same as home cooked. No, it's not. I mean, it just doesn't hit as good. And not just that, but obviously when you're like... When you're at someone's home and they're cooking a Sunday roast, oh, it's the smell and everything, isn't it? It's just, oh, it's so good. Okay, so... let's see what he wants. I'm not going to read it all out. Okay, so we need to go and talk to Mata about Hikobi, who apparently has poisoned himself on mushrooms. Oh, here we go. Poor guy. He poisoned himself on goddamn mushrooms. Alright, let's go talk to this lady, apparently. See if she can help this guy who's ate mushrooms. Yeah, and then wait 2 hours after for a nice rice pudding. Rice pudding on its own or with a bit of jam in it? That's the question. How would you have it? Right. Let's get another one of these. I want to start knocking these down. Always the jam. Oh, it's so nice with jam in it. How are you doing today, by the way, P? Hope you're well. I don't like rice pudding. You don't like rice pudding? So what's it for you then? Angel Delight? Or what would you have? Banned, Dolly. Wow. Banned for not liking rice pudding. Imagine it. Imagine being banned from someone's chat for that. Why were you banned from the chat? Don't like rice pudding. That's definitely a bannable offence. Wow. You're being very, very harsh with Pete today, aren't you? Trifle or fruit pie with ice cream or custard. Oh, I had. So, my mum's neighbour is she's a bit of a... You know, one of these people who just needs to go on Bake Off. Because they obviously like baking. You know what I mean? And you're just like, I'll just go on Bake Off already. I just don't stand behind his political statements. Wow. I do like a trifle, though. Trifles are nice. I think I've had a trifle in a while, actually, funny enough. Been a while since I've had a proper trifle with, like, you know, the big pieces of fruit in it and stuff like that. Trifle's nice, though. Funny enough, I mentioned Angel Delight before. It's been years since I've had Angel Delight. I don't even know where that came from, that shot. Right. What is... I'm trying to find out. Okay, yeah, we need food. Oh my god, yeah, we need food. I wonder if we can... I'm assuming we can use somebody's things to cook. I'm going to buy stroop waffles and just throw in a bin and get you... Oh, wow. You can't bin stroop waffles. Cooked gobo. Yeah, let's make some cooked gobo. Plenty of cooked gobo. Just so we got plenty to eat. Right. That should be enough gobo. Let's go and have a look. Where's the cooked gobo? Oh my god. Yeah, I want to cook a lot more gobo. It definitely... It's not a very filling meal, gobo. That literally didn't fill much of my health meter at all. So it looks like we're going to have to go out and find other food that is satisfying to eat. Right, also, what I want to know is what player statuses. I wanted to see what that one was in the top left, but I can't see what it is. It's not about giving food out. Good day, Mr. Southside. Good day, Hodges. How are you doing? Ah, who's this? That's Aiko. We don't need to talk to her. There was another woman we needed to talk to. Where is she? Oh, she's over there. How are you doing, Hodges? Welcome in, buddy. Oh, no. You're sick, dude? What sickness are you down with? Hopefully nothing too serious. I lived off banana pudding when I was young. Does anybody like bread puddings? Like, I know they're a bit like old-fashioned, but does anybody like bread and butter pudding? Stuff like that? Just common cold? Ah, the common cold? Man. Well, I'll be feeling better soon, dude, anyway. Getting sick sucks. Always does. Now, let's go talk to this lady. Oh, this is Mata. Do you live here? You must be another unfortunate soul from that shipwreck. Yet this used to be my field. No crops this year? Well, at first I thought nothing would ever grow again, but I kept returning, and now look, it's all green. This village looks dead. Well, remember the journey the primordial god Inzaghi took to Yomi, the land of the dead? He went there to rescue his sister and spouse and army, but death had already changed there, so he became a monster. So Inzaghi realised he couldn't bring back the past. He blocked the entrance to Yomi with a huge boulder and bathed in a river to remove the taint of death. A new beginning, yes, he gave birth to Amaterasu, the sun goddess, the Tsuyomi, the moon, and Susanoo, the storm. I heck. Why would you talk to mushrooms? Why wouldn't I? Before I came along, I didn't have much company here, and I like to talk. I'm gathering for dinner. I'm about to eat them. I at least want some pleasant conversation. A man is dying. I want to help him. What happened? He ate some mushrooms. Oh, you mean old Hibeki, right? There are medicines that might help him, but it could be difficult. You can't make them? Of course I can, but I have to decide which one to choose. How can I choose between medicines? I'm not a healer. One gives a tiny chance of survival, but Hiboke will definitely suffer a lot. There's no guarantee it will be successful. Oh. The other will only take away his pain. He will suffer less, but he will die. He will surely welcome a chance to fight for his life despite the pain. Okay. Give charcoal to Mata. You can get it by demolishing burned structures. I think we got some, didn't we? We definitely got charcoal. Here we go. I do have charcoal. See, I need a moment. Almost done. Here, give this antidote to the sick man. This could help keep death at bay, but he will definitely suffer. Okay, so he's going to suffer, but we're going to give him stuff to help him anyway. But yeah, how are we all doing? How many of us have work today and are being absolute legends and are lurking in the shadows? And how many people have today off? I know you'll have today off, Hodges, because you're just looking after yourself, buddy. And you need to look after yourself. Make sure you're taking what you need to take to get yourself better. And you're resting up, buddy. Right, so let's go give this medication to this guy over here. And hopefully it's going to cure him, but yeah, it's going to be a long road to recovery. You have a meeting at 10:30. Got video tomorrow. The working day. Then working the Thursday, Friday. Fair enough. Okay, so we give him the update. Alright, quest complete. Nice. Monk XP reset. I wonder if there's anything we can... I wonder if he's got anything in his barrel and stuff. There we go. New Way of the Monk level reached. So what do we got? Craftsman Apprentice. Warrior Apprentice. The Monk Apprentice. The Warrior Apprentice pays off. You'll learn Warrior's perks faster. I mean, do you know what? I think we should put the Warrior one in for the Monk because, like, yeah. Ooh, I see fish. Can we... I was going to say, can we rob his fish? But really, we shouldn't rob fish, should we? We're nice people. Probably the physio goes well, dude. Right. It looks like it's getting to... Ooh. What's he got in there? A copper knife and a fish. Okay. I'm going to take his copper knife and his fish. I need to cook food, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm taking your fish. I know I'm thieving technically, but yeah, my needs are better than are bigger than yours. Now let's cook. Yeah, cook all 4 fish. Nice. Alright, and I'm going to eat one of the fish because I am starving. Oh, well, he seems to be enjoying himself. Right, so... we've got that house built there. Who else needs a hand? Actually, should look at the quest, shouldn't we? See what else we've got. Ah, there we go. Side quest. Got no personal quests, so it's just the main quests we need to do. Right, I think we should go get our head down, and then actually, can we get our head down? Oh shit, we don't have a bed, do we? I just realised through all that we've literally not even made a house for ourselves yet. Okay, we're gonna have to make a house for ourselves, aren't we? But the problem is, it's getting late. Wonder if we can build one before... I don't think we're going to get one built before nightfall, are we? Wonder if we can make like a small bed, like a basic structure or something. There we go, a travel tent. Ah, there we go, a simple shelter that allows you to sleep. Yeah, let's make that. We just need to make a small tent. Yeah, we'll sleep in this tonight. What do you mean it's got a collision? There we go. Yeah, let's sleep in this. No, I want to sleep in it. There we go. Wake up early morning. Yeah, wake up early morning. Share his... I can't share his bed. I can't share a bed with a man I've only known for like a day in this little area. That'd just be wrong, right? Alright, let's go to the... see what this one is here. What, like 92 meters away. Let's go see who it is we need to talk to. Love like the blossoms and stuff like that. I'm imagining that must change with like the... yeah, see like all the Japanese blossom here and stuff. I imagine when it gets like different times of the year, that'll all like appear, disappear, reappear. It's so pretty though. Hey, Lucrion, welcome in, buddy. How are you doing today? Hope you had a lovely bank holiday weekend. Let me get you a shout out. There we go. Last seen playing some... what were you last playing? Some games and demos. Ooh. Okay. This is... oh, what a lovely house to have. What a lovely setting this is. God, she's really got a nice little setting here with all these trees and everything. Let's see who it is. The Shinto priestess. Chiomi. Okay, what do you do here? I am the Shrine Priestess. I worship Inari, the goddess of prosperity and bountiful harvest. I was shipwrecked near here. Some of us survived. I know I've heard about you and your survivors. I hope you'll find what you're looking for. We were hoping for a new life in the peasant kingdom. Yes, we're going through hard times. The more reason to pray to the goddess. I'm so tired. You look tired and a bit dirty, if I'm honest. May I suggest a visit to the hot springs? Go through Kengoyu's camp and follow the road away from the river. Kane will fix you right up. Okay, I heard you need assistance. The shrine is empty. Nobody visits anymore. The famine, people feel the goddess Inari has left them. Inari sends foxes to protect the crops, but what can foxes do when humans have the fields? Also just realised, not too bad having fun with the Walking Dead tale. Funny enough, we were just talking about Walking Dead tale earlier. Also just realised I won't be able to platinum Dead Island 1 as no one plays it online anymore. Wait. You should reach out. Definitely, Lucrum. See if anybody's still got her on the system. And just say, can anybody jump online and help me with some trophies for her? Obviously, if you're trying to platinum it, I mean, gotta go, dude. Have a great stream and a lovely day. There you go. Somebody in here's got it on PC. Yeah, you too, Judy. Welcome in. And thank you very much for coming in. Have a lovely day. Appreciate you being here. Just posted a video on TikTok. Well, yeah, honestly, if there's anybody out there in chat right now, by the way, who's listening in, and you're looking for players for Dead Island, that's awesome. I play on. There we go. See, if we can help, we'll find people to play with you. Definitely. I can make an offering to the goddess. Perhaps others will follow. Find an egg and cook it over a campfire. The times are tough, so this will do for now. I think I saw a crow's nest right on top of those rocks you passed by on your way from Sasogi. Oh. So there's a crow's nest? A crow's nest on top of the rocks. Oh, there it is. How the hell did you spot that? Just so happens to be a crow's nest here. Let's collect the eggs. Okay. So you want me to cook an egg? I think that's what she was asking, wasn't she? Right? Does she have a campfire? Yo, you got a campfire? Can I borrow your campfire? I need to cook an egg. Wow. Yeah, you got a hearth. I'm not. Oh, I can't use it. Bugger. It's like, can I just use your hearth just to cook an egg? Yeah, I'm always having this discussion with people, Lucrium. It's sad, isn't it? Where, like, you know, you need the trophies for, like, some games. But then, obviously, if they are online trophies, then obviously people stop playing it online. It's so much harder to try and get the trophies for it. It sucks because you're trying to get trophies for it and stuff. Oh, there we go. Alright. There we go, one cooked egg. Right, now we need to go make an offering to the Inari. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, let's track this one. Okay, so now we need to go to the Inari and offer this cooked egg to the Inari. And it's like 270 meters away. Okay. I'm going on an adventure! It's like the Hobbit, running through the forest. Yep, the Inari Fox. God, this is such a pretty area. Like, she's built her house in a lovely area. Look like, like I say, the trees and everything. Ain't jealous at all. So there's 5 trophies locked to the multiplayer on it. Ah, that sucks. That's what I mean. It's just horrible, isn't it? Because it's like you just want to get you want to get all the trophies, but then you're locked out by, obviously, as you say, like the multiplayer ones. And it's like you can't get the full platinum unless you get somebody to jump in and give you a hand. Isn't one of them to play for 15 minutes with 10 people or something? What? Entered the mountain region. Look, I'm just looking for the... Oh, we found bamboo. Old bamboo, the old bamboo. Never, never, never with the old bamboo. Ooh. Oh, look at this little river. Go get our feet wet in the river. Go for a dip. Good morning, Cheadle. How are you doing today, buddy? Yeah, if you want to do it that way, do you know what I might end up doing? Which I think might not be a bad idea for this. And thank you very much for the like, Rebel Queen. If you're working, don't work too hard. Not too bad. Had a long weekend in Blackpool. Ooh, what did you get up to in Blackpool? Did you have fun? It might be an idea, maybe setting up some sort of like mission of like if there's people out there who are looking for trophies for certain games, but can't find obviously the people for multiplayer. They can reach out. Minor enemy camp discovered. Oh shit! Okay, there's a looter over there. Let's not get mixed up with the looter because we don't have any weapons. Kami shrines and blessings. Spirituality is a big part of life in Nara Valley. Follow Torii gates to find Shinto shrines of various Kami. Make an offering with an item appropriate to specific Kami. Will grant you a small temporary boost called the blessing. Discover new shrines and make offerings. Also grant some way of XP to monk. Right, let's offer the egg. Here we go. Let's offer them the egg. You drank? Did you have fun? No. I'm assuming you did. 10 different co-op games for 15 minutes each. Oh, God. It's not cross-play? Ah, what? That sucks. That does suck. It doesn't... That's what I'm talking about. It's stuff like that. It's just like... That just makes it so much more... Like... Worse, right? Right, okay, let's avoid these looters, because like I say, we don't have a weapon yet, so... Let's avoid the looters, let's get back to Xiaomi. And then, yeah. I know it was back this way. Now let's go down, shall we? Oh, crap. Okay. Okay, I think I nearly just broke my leg. Entered Sogi region. Yeah, we're back. I do like Thunder's idea to create a one-stop and stop achievements onto place. Yeah, I'm just thinking it'd be nice to have something like that. I'm thinking I might put something like that in the Discord. Also a co-op team of 4 with different characters. So each person picking the different characters. Yeah. Yeah, I had a cheesy one. Apart from the ability to crawl, spent a lot of time in Legends. And oh man, Pop World's such a good place. I go to the Pop World in Liverpool usually if I'm having a night out in town and it's one of them ones. Pop World is just an obligatory place you've got to go to. It's just a trifle. Ah, we got some gobo seeds. That's nice. Right, let's go talk to... Hey, we got another perk to unlock as well. Yeah, might as well unlock that one, mightn't we? Right, you know what I'm going to do? Right, I'm going to concentrate on the village. I feel like we need to... I miss Reflex. Oh, Reflex was so good. Like, Reflex was another one of my places I jammed with. Used to love going to Reflex. Right. I'm going to concentrate on the village. Did we build another axe? No, we didn't, did we? Right, I need to build an axe. Still got a Reflex and Brum. Still have my glass from there. Wait, you took a glass home from Reflex? Yeah, I just thought it'd be an idea just to set something up. So if there's people who obviously need trophies, then they can sort of ask someone and say, look, does anybody have this game? If so, I need help trying to get said trophies. Can you give me a hand? Right. Oh, we can actually get rid of these as well. Yeah, I'm gonna build myself a house. Also, I think we should... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna concentrate on the village. I'm gonna get this tidied up a bit. And then we'll look at, like, exploring and going out further. And how I missed that barrel then. Freaking barrel's big enough and we just kept swinging and missing at it. Also complete 5 quests with 3 co-op partners. Nice. get rid of this stuff. I'm thinking maybe I should build my little thing in the centre of town, shouldn't I? I'm thinking that's where I should build it anyway. But yeah, I hope you manage to find somebody to obviously do all the co-op stuff with, Lurkit, because like I say, it's just a pain in the bum, isn't it? Ooh, do we have somebody else in town? Who's that? Oh, we got a new refugee. So good to see a friendly face. I hear from a neighbouring village. When the enemy came, they executed the village headman and put another in his place. Things got worse that moment on. He took our crops for the army, punished people for the smallest things. I couldn't stand this, so I escaped and I heard about the peasant kingdom. Why don't you come live with us? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna build a home for them next. So never mind our house. Our house will come second. We need to build homes for other people. Now, we've got 25 minutes left on this. Do you know what? This is actually a really good game. Like I say, I need to go back to Medieval Dynasty at some point. I actually super enjoyed that. I really do need to go back to that at some point. Try not to get killed by a tree. But yeah, we need the trees to help build our houses and stuff. I don't want to cut too many of them down now, because obviously it's like it's great for the land and it looks nice too. Alright, stone axe was destroyed. I think we've got another one. Or have we? No, we don't. Alright, tell you what we will do. While we've still got our hammer and stuff. The trees hate our lad. They do. The trees actually hate me. I've done nothing to the trees, but the trees seem to want to attack me in these games. I don't know why. The tree ants are always after me. Never know what I've done to them. I can just hold down square to harvest. Okay, I didn't know I could do that. That's just so much easier than just pressing square every time. Right. Alright, we're going to build our second house here. So it's right next to the pathway and stuff. I'm just going to pick up some rocks because we need them for making our axes and stuff. And just tie these things up a little bit. Yeah, we'll build the next house there, I think. So let's get our hammer out. We want to build another building. There we go. I'm going to put that right there. There we go. And because we got the perks as well, stuff is getting built quicker. So, do we know something about the end goal of this game? So, the game's end goal is essentially you build this village for all your settlers and stuff. There's actually... I don't know, do we have a map? I'm trying to remember if there is a map. There we go. So, as you can see, it's fairly a substantial big-sized map. So, there's obviously looters and stuff you can go around to. It's all about building your village, though. So, getting refugees into your village... You have to maintain crops and stuff like that. You can actually, when you start getting crops and stuff, you can give people jobs and they can do your crops and stuff. And it's just, yeah, it's all about building your village up and just building your dynasty. That's essentially it. It's all about that dynasty, building your dynasty up with your little village and all your refugees and stuff like that. Good morning, Mad Egg. How are you doing today, buddy? So, Vodis, can you shout out Mad Egg for me, please? Ah, okay, I was about to ask, can you manage the villages? Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can manage them. You can manage them to, like, build stuff for you. They can do your crops. I'm assuming they can also do your hunting and stuff for you. Because if I go onto my dynasty now, so if I go to... Here we go, jobs. So we currently don't have any workplace stuff that we can do. But we have our stuff, but people are, like, unemployed and stuff. So we can assign jobs. So there we go. Once we get our specializations, we can assign them, like, do you want to go and do, like, crops? Do you want to go and do food? And yeah, you can give them all jobs to go and do stuff. I'm all good, by the way, from the Phoenix. Yeah, I figured. You're always the egg. It has 4-player multiplayer. I don't know if it's cross-play. but it has 4-player multiplayer. Medieval Dynasty's got 4-player multiplayer on it as well, where you can literally create your, like I say, your dynasty from scratch. You do the exact same thing. But how's it going, dude? How was your bank holiday weekend? Damn it, we're out of resources. Alright, we're going to need to build a... Oh, I don't even have to... Wait, what do we need for the hammer? We need sticks. Okay, we need to go collect some sticks. There we go, we get sticks from bushes. Oh yeah, if you check out his channel, Dolly, he is the mad egg. He's all about, and I love his emote. He's got Dizzy. One of the eggs. Alright, just working alone, doing 3 people's... You're doing 3 people's jobs. Rebel, do you need me to come and talk to someone? Because I can totally come and talk to them if you want me to, and I can put people in line if you need me to. I'll bounce over and I will literally put people in their place if you need me to. I'll also help you out, obviously, with your job and stuff. But if you need a hand ever, just let me know. Yeah, of course. You just let me know when, and I will bounce over and I will have words with people. Because we want our rebel. Guess I wishlisted this now. Honestly, Sophodius, wishlist Medieval Dynasty while you're there too, buddy. Medieval, I say, depending on the setting, if you prefer medieval or obviously like this sort of era, I really highly recommend Medieval Dynasty. That's so good. I'm so over it, you have no idea. This is from all of us here. So this isn't just from me, this is from all of us here. You already... Well, have you ever... Right, because I know you're more of a Steam connoisseur than I am, right? Have you ever gone on there and just randomly had games in your library that you are 100% that you've never purchased? Because I've gone on recently and I have Peak in my library and I've definitely never purchased it. I legit don't know where it's come from. Hard to say with 3,000 plus games. Peak is in my library and I definitely never purchased it. And I'm like, how have I got Peak? I never bought it. So unless somebody randomly has gifted it to me and I haven't seen it, I don't know where it's come from. I'm excited. It's all good. Nice. I love a nice pun. Right, so we need to craft an axe. Do we need a hammer? Yeah, we need a hammer as well. I'm just going to make sure we've got both. We need them anyway. Alright, let's get this roof built. Right, roof is built. Let's do the bed. Ah, nice. Sorting out your overlays, dude. You're setting up new ones. And by the way, Dazzy, hope you and the family all had an amazing time in Manchester, by the way. I mean, in your history, you can see how you got the game. Okay, I'm going to have to go check that. I'll check that after stream, because I genuinely don't know how I got it. Right, so we now have a house for... Where is she? Population. There we go. Assign home. Small house 3. There we go. 2 is a company, 3 is a crowd. Well, at least she's got her own home now. Wow. They all respect my company, but they want me to obviously wait till I'm obviously a little bit more built up in the community. We did so much. We intend to move up there in a couple of years, hopefully. Ah, awesome. And FYI, guys, there's going to be an ad break in about 50 seconds. Just letting everybody know in chat. Oh, that's nice. So you're actually considering moving up to that part of the world. Right, I need to continue with the village. Wave the craftsman unlocked. There we go. Alright, skillful lumberjack. Yeah, let's keep our lumberjack skills improved. It should take less time to break stuff now, especially with Let's get this knocked down. There we go. That's the thing, you collect more items and stuff, the more you level up and everything as well too. But yeah, Egg, I'm glad to hear you well, buddy. And I hope you're looking after yourself as well. Who's this? Sayori. What's that over there? A gallows, yes, the price of our freedom. Enjiro, who led the first Icky, the alliance against Shibaya Dono, died here. I saw it with my own eyes, I'll never forget it. Did the Icky rebellion change people's lives to the better? I'm not sure, we have a new set of problems now. See that man there, Kajiro? He's one of the rebels who set up camp further along the coast. They want to claim Enjiro's legacy, and I'm afraid they have bigger plans. Was Enjiro a violent man? No, he used his head before he drew a sword. He knew how to talk to people. The rebels in the valley are different, robbing innocent merchants, blocking trade routes, and looting warehouses surely isn't part of Enjiro's legacy. What did Enjiro fight for? For community. I mean, that's what I think I want to fight for. I want to fight for community. That's what I want. I want to build a community and I want to fight for it. My people. Right, that's another one down. You know me, dude. I'm always good, my dude. Had a small mental health crash off a cliff, but it's good. Oh, I'm glad to... Well, I'm glad to say you're looking after yourself. Wait, did I miss Haru? Did I miss a Haru comment? I did not miss a Haru comment, did I? I'm here to be Lakey Takey, about to pop to the shops. No worries. Appreciate you, Haru. Nice to see you. Hope you're well. And hopefully you're looking after yourself. Right, let's get this burnt building cut down. Can I say, by the way, huge appreciation to all of you in, like, I'm not even going to call this a community. I don't really classify this as a community. I know it sort of is, but I think of it more as like a family. I appreciate all of you who go and check each other out, by the way. It's nice to obviously see you guys going. It's nice when I go into like somebody's stream and I see somebody who I know like comes into mine and then somebody else's, and I'm just like, ah, I'm glad you come in to watch this person. You definitely should watch this person. Oof. Yeah, we can get rid of that horrible fruit. Do we need the axe? We do need the axe. It's always, like I say, it's always nice to go and see everybody in each other's streams and stuff. And I do genuinely hope you all enjoy each other's content and stuff like that as well. But that's why I love shouting people out. I love people going in and networking with everyone. I want to be in your community if you build me a house, game pun. I won't build you a house, Aphodius. I'll build you a motherfucking castle. That's what I do. Never mind a house, you get a castle. All my mods get a castle. Each. Won't rock be like fertilizer for crops? That is true. I guess we'll find that out when we come to like building our crops and stuff. Surely that's a thing now, right? Surely we can start doing crops. I need to check this. Because I'm assuming, one does assume, if I grab my hammer, let's go have a look. Can we actually... Where is it? Nope, that's the wrong one. I want... Right, open menu. Let's have a look. There must be basic structures. Small temporary tower container. Small tower bag that allows you to store your items on your journeys. Okay, no, we don't want that. We don't want paths and roads. No, we don't want that either. Do you know what? We should put a campfire. It seems like a mad thing to put in, but I do think we should. Can we then scream at peasants? Of course you can. Of course you can. That's what it's all about. Right, I am going to put a campfire here. Simply because if anybody wants to like set up camp and cook, if we need to cook food and everything, we can do that from there. There we go. Right, what else? I wanted to have a look. That was it. I wanted to see farming. Here we go. Haystacks. Perfect if you're in a need of a needle. Okay, so we can't build land fields yet. We need to build to unlock any... Okay, here we go. To unlock meet any condition. Build structure workshop. This recipe allows you to designate everything. Okay, so... We need to see village structures. Where do we get our workshop from? Special structures. Bridges. Village structures. Small architecture, fences, walls, gates. Simple trading posts, beggars' huts, wells, production storage. Okay, sheds. Production storage, sheds, trash piles. Zen garden structures, special structures. No, we don't need another bell tower. Cancel that. Maybe it's under buildings. Production buildings. Here we go. A woodcutter's hut. Okay, that might be. This might be handy. Build a woodcutter's hut. Let's put it. You know what? Right, cancel it. We'll knock these down first, and then we'll build it at the back here. Anyways, gotta walk my dogs and make lunch here in a few. Yeah, no worries, buddy. That is all good. No worries. No, I want the axe. Give me the axe. All right. We're going to knock these down first. And then, yeah, we'll build that, and then we can get somebody to start bringing us wood. Yeah, because we've still got a couple of structures we need to tear down anyway. But yeah, I'll catch you in a bit when you get back, buddy. And have a pleasant walk with the doggos, and obviously sorting your lunch and everything. When you come back, we'll probably be moved on to this county. Like I say, we're doing a double header today. We're doing 2 games for Lurkit coverage. We're doing Sengoku Dynasty, and then we're going to move on to this county. I'm just going to pluck the bush by hand. I think we're going to run out of... Yeah, I'm just going to clean this area up as well because I just want it to look nice. Ooh, where? Already bought this county. So they gave me a code for a few weeks back. Can't sell this county to me anymore. I can sell it to everybody else though, right? I mean, hopefully I've sold this to a few people. A few people might be interested in doing this as multiplayer. I think this would be fun with a few people. If you had 4-player co-op on this, and you're all building, obviously, stuff together. I think this is a fun game co-op. This and Medieval Dynasty would be fun. Yeah, exactly. This has been. I got people to wishlist it, so I've done an okay job so far. Alright, still a few more. Okay, these are the last of the houses. So what we'll do... I don't know why we're picking this fruit, because I'd need to work out how you keep the fruit ripe. There must be a way of doing it. But yeah, I'm just gonna... Like I said, I'm just gonna clean this area up, because I'm gonna build our woodcutter's shed can go here. That can be the first job we set up. And then we... Okay, that sounds like a very unhappy doggy. That's not Savonis outside with his dog, is it? Okay, let's get rid of this one. My dog doesn't sound that weak. I've seen your dog. You've got big doggos. Yeah, it definitely doesn't sound like that. Right, let's cut down this one. This one. Alright, this should be the last one. Here we go. Craftsman level 3. Let's go. Let's, what else have we got? Seasoned lumberjacks. We'll do the constructor one. There we go. So we've already, like, maxed out to the things already. Which is awesome. Alright, so that... There we go. Your village has finished production for the day and consumed their daily needs. Alright, so I am going to build my woodcutters thing here, I think. I'm going to cut down this tree and I want to build it in this area. Oh, there we go. It's a burnt tree anyway, so we'll just get rid of that. Yeah, I'm going to build my woodcutters thing right here. So if we go back to the hammer. Buildings. Production buildings. Woodcutter's hut. There we go. Let's build this. Ah, we need logs. We need logs. Alright, let's go back to our stone axe. Cut down some trees, get some logs. Oh, it's a burnt tree. Okay, we need bigger trees. Is this a burnt tree as well? Oh my god, that is a burnt tree. Here we go. Timber! There we go. Let's harvest this because it's in the way. Alright, there we go. Some logs there. Let's cut down this. There we go. That's another tree. Can we chop it while it's falling? We can chop it while it's falling. There we go. Alright, that should be enough, hopefully. Alright, let's get back to work on our workplace. Okay, so let's pull out our... No, we just want our hammer. There it is. Nice. Alright, let's do this from the inside. I've got plenty of sticks, so this should hopefully take us all the way through to being built. And obviously we'll put somebody to work here. They can go and get the wood for us and stuff. Wooden hammer. Oh, wooden hammer was destroyed. Luckily we got another one. Thank you. Alright, and now the roof. Plenty of grass as well, luckily. Right, that's our general storage access. There we go. Oh. And our carpentry station. Hey, there we go. Dynasty storage. To create and consume, your villagers need to access resources or tools and place to store their results. Dynasty storage buildings fulfill these requirements. Build them in every village that is supposed to contribute. For ease of access, your global dynasty inventories can be accessed through various furniture in different production buildings. Nice. Okay, so we can actually assign a worker. And he can... Oh! So we can get us all this stuff. Right, I think what we'll do... obviously put our thing away. Let me see. If we go to Dynasty, Jobs... There we go, Carpentry Station. So yeah, we've set him to work there in the Carpentry Station. So we can go... And... Yeah, we can go and get him to... Get stuff for us. Alright. Well, that's good that at least we managed to do that. I think that's probably where we'll leave it for today. What I'll do is I'm going to save the game there. Create new save. There we go. So we have our game saved, ready for the next time we come back to it. Come back to it in the future. But yeah, this is Sengoku Dynasty. Like I say, we played Medieval Dynasty a few weeks back. Had a lot of fun with that. Our villages started to come together. We've got our woodcutting lodge. We've got a few more jobs we need to do. But yeah, we've started to set up our village and stuff. And yeah, I might come back to this in the future. I might try and... I don't know whether I'll do it as a YouTube video or I might do it as like even more Twitch gameplay. But yeah, I'll definitely come back to this at some point. And have some fun with it. But yeah, this has been Sengoku Dynasty. So that's our first game that we are covering today. So yeah. If I go back to the main menu, you'll probably see the... I want to check something, actually. It has got... Oh, there we go. Handy to know, it does have crossplay as well. So, this game does support crossplay too. So, yeah, if you want to play it on, obviously, PC and console, you can play together. Which is nice. That is nice to know. Alright, so yeah, that's Sengoku Dynasty. Thank you for checking out. If you're obviously watching this video on YouTube, thank you very much for checking this video out. And yeah, make sure you go check it out on Steam. And like I say, it's on console too. Right, I am...